Hello, nerds watching all over the internet. It is Thursday night, November 14th, and we're here for another exciting live edition of Wrestle Rewind.
Yahoo!
That's right, folks. Another exciting Thursday night to talk about all the spectacular things happening in the world of pro wrestling. We're talking matches, segments, title changes, returning legends, returning icons, and more. And I'm your host, Jose Casabona. I'm also the host, the founder, executive producer, and content manager of the Ravens Flock channel. And on behalf of all of us, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And joining behind the camera is the host of the Black Files, my tag partner for Wrestle Rewind, a man who puts in the hours behind all the videos on his channel every single week. Watch out, folks. He's going to be taking over the TBS Superstation, Mr. Juan Arouse.
Thank you for that fine introduction, Jose. Don't you ever forget the Mr. Wait, how the fuck am I supposed to do that?
Just don't take over the ring. That's
Jose,
already done.
How am I supposed to take over the TBS Superstation? That's in Atlanta. How am I supposed to get to Atlanta? Are you going to fly me there?
Listen,
Are you going to drive me?
You're going to take a Greyhound. You're going to Greyhound to Atlanta. You're going to Greyhound to Atlanta.
Boat? Am I going to paraglide?
Listen. I've seen this happen before. You're going to Greyhound to Atlanta, then you're going to take over the production bus, and you're going to take over all their screens. You're going to fuck with their screens, Juan.
Jose, there's one problem.
What?
They work on tour, you dummy! All their production stuff is with them! Yeah, didn't think of that, did you?
Whoops.
Neither is freaking what's his nuts, but what do I know?
Like all our other shows, folks, we are simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. Hit the subscribe or the follow button in the bottom right corner of your screen. Click the bell icon to enable notifications. Leave your questions and comments below. We'll answer as many as we can. And if you wish to go above and beyond to support the Ravens Flock, then you can become an Inner Flocker. For $4.99 a month, you'll have access to all the perks that comes with our membership. Juan, tell them.
Well, for all the Inner Flockers we got in our chat, and I know we have plenty, go ahead and show off those lovely membership badges and custom emojis, letting everyone know that you're here to help rescue the Ravens Flock from the clutches of late-stage capitalism to become full-time streamers. Since 2013, we've been working hard to stay strong, making your voice our mission. The only thing standing in our way now is the fact that we have to work regular jobs just to keep the lights on. However, there's a simple solution to that. All it requires is what you guys have been giving us all along, which is your continuing support. Just share the Ravens Flock, share our channel, comment under the show after we're done and while we're on the air and every other time in between. If you see anything of ours, go ahead and comment under it. We don't mind. We're all right with it. We want to know that we're being watched. We want you to watch us. We want you to know that we want you to know.
But please be respectful and be courteous in the live chat.
Exactly. The more subscribers we get, the more Inner Flockers come out of that, and before you know it, we'll be completely financially independent and be able to work for you and ourselves. With your help, we can and will succeed. You also get access to members first and members only content, a special discount to our merch store, link in the description below. And you also get access to us, the Ravens Flock, your favorite motley crew of nerds, here to make your voice our mission by providing us your thoughts, your input, your feedback, and your ideas to better shape the future of this channel to suit your tastes and needs. Hey, up over here, we got Project Metal Music is up in the chat. Hey, Project Metal Music, how you doing, buddy?
Hello there. No worries. More will show up later in the evening. It's not going to be a problem for us.
I sincerely hope so. I can see there's some people watching, but pray tell us, what is it exactly that we do here on Wrestle Rewind?
Well, here on Wrestle Rewind, we review three of the most exciting pro wrestling programs in North America today. That is WWE's NXT, AEW Dynamite, and TNA Impact. Before I continue on, hello, Lisa Boo. Welcome to Wrestle Rewind.
We appreciate you being here, Lisa Boo. Thank you so much for your continuing.
You see what I mean? I speak it into existence.
You spoke it into existence. Yeah, you spake it.
I spake it.
You spake it up. Evolve.
And speaking of spaking, so yes, we are just a couple of weeks away from some really awesome pay-per-view events. WWE is gearing up their annual pay-per-view event, WWE Survivor Series War Games, which will be making its return on Saturday, November 30th in Canada.
Not just anywhere in Canada, but in Toronto.
In Toronto? I thought it was Vancouver.
Is it Vancouver or is it Toronto? I could have
sworn. Go ahead and look it up. I think it's in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. One of my favorite cities in Canada because, oh man, have you seen pictures of Vancouver? It looks amazing.
Where is it?
Just Wikipedia.
Yeah, Wikipedia. Yeah. Vancouver, you're right.
Yay! They have nice castles there. Also, TNA Wrestling is also gearing up for their pay-per-view event, Turning Point, which will be on Friday, November 29th, a.k.a. Black Friday, a.k.a. Post-Thanksgiving.
That is the only truly acceptable time to begin Christmasing and to let Mariah out. no other time before that. I don't give a damn.
Exactly. And of course, let's not forget All Elite Wrestling. They're gearing up for their pay-per-view event, AEW Full Gear, which will be making its return on Saturday, November 23rd, 1 week before Survivor Series. And NXT is gearing up for their final pay-per-view event of the year, NXT Deadline, which is making its return on Saturday, December 7th in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
How the heck are we going to keep up with all this awesome pro wrestling action, Jose? I'm drained from work. I'm drained from having to manage all these new social media thingies that we're doing over here.
Well, listen, we're not getting any younger. We're not in our roaring 20s anymore, all right, man?
We're in our roaring 20s.
We're in our roaring 20s. And because of that, we need more than just your typical cup of coffee to get through the day.
Yeah, I literally just had coffee today at work, and I almost fell asleep from it.
That is pee-pee! You should be disappointed in yourself.
I am disappointed! I can't metabolize the caffeine the way I used to. We need something stronger. We need something more effective. We need some real energy.
And we've got it right here, folks.
Because we at the Ravens Flock are proud to continue being partnered up with Glitch Energy.
Pow!
Yeah, Glitch Energy specially formulated smart energy blend keeps you running strong all day long, just like the Ravens Flock, with 0 sugar, 0 carbs, 0 calories, 0 lag, and 0 crash.
Pow!
And if you head to glitchenergy.com, you'll see that they have a wide range of different flavors for you to choose from, and you want to keep your eyes on these guys because you never know when they might drop a brand new flavor on you.
Pow!
For instance, last week, the Glitch Energy had debuted the birthday cake flavored birthday cake.
Yay!
The video game Escaping Wonderland.
Hooray!
No more cows, huh?
I'm saving it for later.
God almighty, I was about to say. And yeah, no, this was exciting and this was surprising, and we have a new crack to look forward to over here at the Ravens Flock. And if you guys go to glitchenergy.com and use our promo code FlockFuel, you get 20% off of your order. So do the smart thing, pick up a tub of Glitch Energy, get that discount on us, and let us know how the unbirthday cake flavored Glitch Energy tastes.
We want to take the opportunity to thank Glitch Energy for partnering with the Ravens Flock. You guys have been very awesome. You may have pow!
Fucking Step Brothers, unbelievable.
All right. So yeah.
Hoe bag.
So yeah, there's a lot of wrestling. There's a lot of great wrestling events that's coming up by the end of November, heading into December. So let's go ahead and get right to it. First of all, I want to give a little shout out here to Carbonized Stardust. Welcome to Wrestle Wrewind.
Hey, up here, Carbonized Stardust. We appreciate you being on the chat here tonight. Thank you for joining us. And by the way, thank you very much to Lisa Boo for gifting an Inner Flockers membership.
Yay!
And congratulations to Carbonized Stardust for picking up the win here.
Hey,
excellent.
You know what? Next time someone gifts a membership, someone gifted to Vicente Guerrero. You know what? He deserves it.
Yeah, Vicente Guerrero's been around for a minute and a day. He deserves a membership over here.
Yay!
Hey, Vicente Guerrero, how you doing over here? Yeah, a birthday cake flavored energy drink. Can you believe that?
It's crazy.
Freaking try it. It's insane. We lost our minds. Juan, you know how nuts I am. You really want me to drink that stuff? LOL. Wait, let me think. Yes, I do. I want you to drink this. I want you to enjoy the flavor. Yes, I want you to do that.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started by reviewing this week's edition of NXT. Juan, ring the bell.
Don't mind if I do.
We're going to review the Tuesday edition of NXT on November 12th as they make
There's no other edition. Why do you keep saying it's Tuesday edition?
Well, because it's... Okay, fine. The November 12th edition of NXT, they returned back to the WWE Performance Center. We're done whipping AEW's ass in Philadelphia.
The Wednesday Night War was a slaughter, so we can't pick, but hope he gets one soon. Yeah, no, you're right about that, Lisa Boo. Yeah, that's the thing is, whenever they gift a membership, it's randomized. It's and people who are subscribed to us have to have the accept gifted memberships thing notification switched on in their YouTube account in order to receive one.
Oh, okay. The more I know.
Yeah, I remember Steph the Alternate showing me where to find that setting to do that and show people with, but I don't remember exactly what, so we'll have to do it another time.
It's okay. No worries then. Well, let's go ahead and continue on. We start things off with a great opening tag team match.
Oh my god!
Holla holla!
Oh, holla holla!
The team of the Dark Angels, Stephanie Vaquer, and the Beautiful Madness, that is Julia, versus Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson of the Meta 4.
Holy shit! Oh my god! These guys understood the assignment. They know how to pander to me.
Check your pulse, Wancho!
No! You want to know what my pulse is? You ever play drum and bass in your ears, and then they played it at 2 times the speed, and you thought that you'd be able to party harder, and then you kind of passed out because you partied too fast?
Yeah?
That's my heartbeat.
Oh my goodness. All right, well, thankfully we have pictures of the opening match, of the opening contest.
Okay, cool. Sorry, Stephanie Vacker and Julia have been a dominating tag team. They've caught everybody by surprise and are taking NXT by storm.
But Metaphor has also been putting in the work. It's true.
Jakara Jackson hoisting Julia up over her shoulders. Shit.
Yes, exactly. No, it started off with Julia and Stephanie Vacker getting the early advantage, of course, and then Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend were able to turn things around thanks to a brief tag by Lash Legend, giving Jakara Jackson a leg up. The Metaphor has been putting Stephanie Vacker and Julia to the ringer. Oh, God. And before we get to commercial break, Jakara Jackson leaped off the shoulders of Lash Legend and hit an incredible over-the-top rope crossbody, annihilating Julia and Vacker at ringside. How awesome is that?
That is so cool. Okay, and that's a nice little break spot too. Keep people hyped. Oh my God, how are the good guys gonna recover from this? We'll be right back and find out.
I know, right? Meanwhile, a random commercial for pizza. No, I'm kidding. All right, no. Anyway, and then when we get back from commercial break,
promotion.
I know. And then when we get back from commercial break, Stephanie Vacker was being brutalized by Metaphor until she got the hot tag to Julia, and Julia is just an exploding ball of fire, hailing from Tokyo, Japan, unleashing a series of drop kicks and high-flying moves on both Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson.
So here's Jakara eating a nice stiff suplex, standard move from Julia. Still, OMG, WTF, LOL, this is awesome. This is how you get people talking. This is how you get people to party hardy.
Hang on, not yet, Juan. So Lash Legend was taken out at ringside. Julia hit an incredible drop kick to knock out Lash Legend at ringside. And then, I don't know if it's a spoof or not, but Stephanie Vacker and Julia finished off Jakara Jackson with their own version of the BTE trigger.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, they did the double knee spot. They did the Young Bucks move.
You're kidding me! You're fucking kidding me! Bullshit! Oh! Oh my God!
They hit the BTE trigger to pin and win.
Your winners, Stephanie Vacker and Julia. Oh my God, that is such penis move. Oh, that is either the pettiest bullshit ever or the bullshittiest petty thing ever. Either way, I'm here for it. Fuck you, Tony.
And then afterwards, we got a post-match impromptu interview discussing the two women who are going to be involved in the Iron Survivor Challenge at Deadline.
Oh, yeah, the Iron Survivor match. Fuck, okay.
Now, unfortunately, they do have a limited ability when it comes to speaking the English language, so they kept it simple and to the point. Stephanie Vacker basically said, I can't wait for Deadline, and I cannot wait. And Julia said, I'll see you at Deadline. Simple, to the point.
Yeah, straight, simple, to the point. Let their actions speak for them, and keeping their responses short and sweet, and keeping these ladies together. Okay, we're gonna be in an Iron Survivor match. We're gonna be out for ourselves. It's totally okay, but we already respect each other because we're the baddest bitches on the block.
Yeah!
In the chat over here, Vicente Guerrero, with Stephanie Vacker's nickname, it's too bad she wasn't around 10 years or more ago. She could have teamed up with the fallen angel Christopher Daniels.
That would have been too on the nose.
Yeah, it would have been a little obvious. Mr. Quake's up in the chat. Hey, Mr. Quake, here we go. Welcome to Wrestle Rewind and Carbonized Stardust. Puppies!
Oh, fucking
slip back into the 90s.
Yeah. Oh, God, no, let's not go there.
With 955 million% less accusations from an underage girl to Jerry the King Lawler.
You see, this is why I'm not so hot about Jerry the King Lawler these days, Juan.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, it's like...
Oh, what's that? That opening women's match wasn't enough awesome for you? Well, I've got an exciting match right here, and it's Sol Ruka going one-on-one against Cora Jade in the Iron Survivor qualifier match.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit, indeed. Sol Ruka started off by punking Cora Jade around in the ring, and then she knocks her down face first, and then she goes and rides the wave, bro. Tubular cowabunga.
Okay, we get it. She's a beach bunny. I get it, guys. Relax. I just I like the aesthetic, and that's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that, but a little on the nose, man. I remember.
That's so gnarly.
I know, seriously.
Insert surfer quote here.
Yeah, just remember your Lords of Dogtown and grab whatever random shit that Heath Ledger was babbling about in the early parts of the movie.
He was babbling about a lot.
He was babbling about a lot, but if you need more surfer lingo, use that. There you go.
Thank you for that.
Late 90s. Yeah, I remember back in the 90s, people hated Michael Cole. Yeah, I know. Ocean Spray, Surfer Charlotte. Surfer Charlotte! Oh, God, you're right!
Hey, I disagree with that, but whatever. Rocket Power. Oh, God, thank you.
Oh, thank you for that.
It's a quote from Nickelodeon's Rocket Power.
All right, here we go. All
right. Of course, Cora Jade was able to regain her footing, and she was able to deal a little bit of offense on her own. But then Sol Ruka was able to turn it around, hitting a series of springboard crossbodies onto Cora Jade to knock her down before catching Cora Jade from out of nowhere with the Soul Snatcher to pick up the win and punch her ticket for Minneapolis. Your winner, Sol Ruka.
Oh my God, nicely done. Very, very nice. I can dig this shit. Okay, I'm sorry for Cora Jade. Cora Jade's still one of the hottest bad bitches there is. It's much more in line that Sol Ruka goes into the Iron Survivor match, because Cora Jade, she's still like the bestie / lackey / muscle to Roxanne Perez over here, so she has her in. She's playing the long game.
Of course, absolutely. Nobody can blame that.
In the chat, I look at the entertainment today in both movies and shows and wrestling and music, and most days I would rather be back in the 90s with the grunge scene, better movies then too. No cancel culture shit in wrestling either. Yeah, but that's also because we didn't know back then what kind of a skeevy ass Lawler was with that girl, but I digress.
And besides, society can't remain the same. Society has to change with the times.
Unfortunately, whether people like it or not, shit changes and stuff. Yeah, Mrs. 2.0. Oh, Roxanne 2.0. Oh, okay, I get it. She's like, Are they really married, or are they like cuz nuzzling? No,
I don't know. All I know is that I'm very happy that Roxy and Cora Jade reunited. Team 2001 is back, bitches!
Yay!
All right, now let's get to the exciting segment, which is a talking segment with the NXT champion, Tricky Two Times here, Trick Williams.
Tricky Two. Wait, that sounds kind of sinister, because if you say it wrong or whatever, then you might accidentally call him Tricky Two Timer. And that would imply that he's cheating on Lash Legend, but that's not what you're trying to imply. So you might accidentally end up catching nothing but net. No, wait, that's Carmelo Hayes' thing.
Two-time Trick Willie? No.
Two-time Trick Willie Wonka is gonna open up some everlasting gobstoppers on your ass.
Anyway, so Trick Williams is in the ring. He addresses what happened last week. He's specifically he is addressing Ridge Holland because Ridge Holland was able to get the win over Trick Williams in their tag team match with Bubba Ray Dudley and Ethan Page.
Okay, so how is our main man over here handling this situation? How is he addressing things?
He got interrupted. He got interrupted, unfortunately, and this story is twofold. Unfortunately, I didn't get a better shot because WWE, but Andre Chase made his return, and he wants another shot at Ridge Holland. And Trick Williams was about to award a title shot to Andre Chase because he felt like Andre's earned it. But then Ridge Holland comes down and he petitions for his shot at the NXT Championship. And Andre Chase clearly still wants a piece of Ridge Holland again. So they've all come to an agreement. Next week, it'll be Ridge Holland versus Andre Chase. For whoever wins becomes the number one contender for the NXT title at Deadline. But if Andre Chase loses, then Chase University must disband.
No! The stakes are too high! We can't let Chase U end like this! God dang it!
Damn it, man. I know I crapped on the gimmick from the beginning, but man, it's just gotten so
It's grown on us.
It's grown on us. It's gotten so much fun.
And the fact that, and I will not lie here, Thea Hale and her Genki Girl energy is a big part of the appeal to Chase U, because she's so fucking hyped and excited and so supportive of it all that you can't help but fall for that, and you can't help but root for that.
Exactly. And man, this is going to be awesome. And then, of course, at the end of the match, Ridge Holland tried to get a sneak attack on Andre Chase. That didn't work because Trick hits Ridge Holland with the bookend, and then they both do their Chase U stomps, which is fun.
Fuck this guy in particular! Fuck you, Ridge! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! And fuck you!
Now that, children, that's a teachable moment.
And that's what he gets for fucking up Big E's career. Fuck you! Chad Ormes is a hothead and a BU. Yeah, he is. And a bum. Bridge Holland killed Big E and New Day. Yeah, he did. Andre Chase will turn on Trick Willie. I predicted it. Izzy Dame is the volleyball Charlotte. God dang it, really?
I think our guy here, Mr. Quick, likes Charlotte Flair.
I mean, yeah. Fucking hell. It couldn't have happened to a more deserving person. Just fuck you, Ridge Holland, for costing us Big E.
I know. How dare you, man? We were having fun.
We were having a good time. We were having bootios. We just introduced Angel to bootios. And then you, like an idiot, had to fuck it up for everyone.
I know, you fucking brute.
Fuck you.
All right, let's go ahead and get over to the match of the night. And this one was cut down by time constraints and limited ability between the two contenders. So let's talk about it. It's another women's match featuring Adriana Rizzo versus Nikita Lyons. So Nikita Lyons has revealed that she was the one that attacked Adriana Rizzo weeks ago backstage, and Adriana is wanting to get some revenge.
Well, I mean, after all, she's a lady of the family. She's got to make sure that she's taking care of business here, you know? She's representing the rest of the familia, and she's representing her pride along with the North American champion, Tony D'Angelo.
Exactly. She's gonna make an example out of this broad.
Of this broad. Gabagool is a pappity poopy. Pippity poopy poppity poopy. Have we mentioned we're Italian mobster stereotypes yet today? Okay, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, Adriana Rizzo, she might be the babyface here, but I'm sorry. I cannot deny the booty of Nikita Lyons. However, that booty may in and of itself be, unfortunately, one of the few things she may have going for her with her current iteration of her in-ring skill set.
All right, so let's go ahead and talk about this. All right, so unfortunately, like I said, the match didn't last very long, and it's more of a concern for Adriana's skill set than Nikita Lyons. Nikita was able to hold her own fine, but Adriana Rizzo still needs some polishing to do in the ring.
Jose, are you kidding me? You and I were watching that match together over dinner last night before we went live for the Black Files, and I was watching alongside with you. All Nikita Lyons was doing was rear full Nelson rear naked chokes, and
for like half the match, it's just rear naked chokes and full Nelson. Okay, yeah, fair enough. But compared to that, like, what was Adriana Rizzo doing? Like, come on.
What was she doing? Explain. Was she?
Well, she was okay. Like I said, she did try to hit her own flurry of offense. Like she had a cool spot where she went over to the top rope and she did like a crossbody, and then she mostly did like a freaking like a Thez press and started like pummeling away. Like a lot of her fighting is very sloppy, very much brawler type.
Okay, so I see here. Okay, I do see that Adriana Rizzo does have a knee brace on. I guess she's also got leg issues over here. I thought that Nikita Lyons was the only one.
I think she was selling the attack.
You sure about that, Jose? Because, like, folks don't fuck around with the... Actually, no, yes, they do. Tell you what, like, somebody bookmark this and come back to us. If Adriana Rizzo ain't wearing that anymore, then I'll eat my shoe. I don't fucking know. Point is, I'll be wrong.
Yeah, I know. But despite the brief comeback from Adriana Rizzo, it was a futile effort. Nikita Lyons went to the corner and hit her Vader bomb to pin and win. Your winner, Nikita Lyons.
Like, that's the sad thing, is it was just like rear naked chokes, full Nelson holds, and the Vader Bomb. Like, guys, Nikita Lyons is an insanely talented martial artist, and she is an insanely talented wrestler. She's got skills. Why in the hell are we reducing her to the moveset that you would give a doofus like Giant Gonzalez?
I think what it is.
Yeah, I said it.
I think what it is that WWE are trying to put like a very, very tight ceiling on this for a number of reasons. Number one, to protect it so that Adriana doesn't come off looking too overexposed, and to protect Nikita Lyons, since she's still
she's still a little raw from her last leg injury that she's been off she's been out of action for forever.
Exactly.
Like, but the thing is, like, that's like the split-legged fucking, like, martial arts pinning with the booty and stuff. Like, what the fuck? Like you can't tell me she can't still do that. What the fuck? Well, I take it that with this, like, decisive victory here, that Nikita Lyons put over grabbed over Adrian Rizzo, that Rizzo's gonna fucking take it and move on. She's at least being smart about it, knowing not to fuck with Nikita Lyons anymore, at least.
Hell no, says Adriana Rizzo with the frickin' crowbar.
See, that's what we're talking about. She may have not won the match itself, but she's still the last person standing. She's taking care of business her own way. Even if the match doesn't go her way, she's gotten her last laugh over Nikita Lyons here, and that's how she's going to make sure that the lioness of NXT ain't getting anything over her, showing that she's got two eyes behind her back.
Bobbity boopy.
She's got to go in there, no, but gabagool, he's got to poopy, poopy. Oh my god, I have to try and enjoy myself somehow, because that was kind of sad.
That was very sad.
What are you doing? I'm doing a bad Italian stereotype, Bagabaguli.
Oh, trust me, we're just getting started with the stereotypes, Juan.
Wait, what?
First of all, thank you, Nikita Lyons. Welcome back to WWE.
She's been back.
I know, I'm just like, man. And number two, we do have this very weird segment. It's a video package featuring Perfect 10 Sean Spears and the NXT North American himself, speaking of the Dawn.
NXT North American?
NXT North American champion.
There we go.
Tony D'Angelo.
All the poopies! All the boppity poopity poppy poopy poopy. Oh, how you doing? I'm doing all right. How you doing? You doing all right there, Mr. Quake?
Oh, careful. We don't want Juan to transition. We don't want Juan to transition from... Oh, no.
Ew.
You don't want him to do that.
Ew. I'm sorry, but I don't like consensual penises in my chat, Mr. Quake. Ew. Fucking Enzo.
All right, so getting back to the video package. So Tony D'Angelo was disrespected and interrupted while he was eating his meal because Sean Spears wants a shot at the NXT North American Championship. Big shock. And he goes on and it lays a bunch of lays in a lot of butter for Tony D and talk about how Tony D'Angelo did a great job in building up his family and how he's building his own family, which involves the freaking Brooks Jensen right behind Sean Spears, who, by the way, is the son of former WWE wrestler Bull Buchanan.
Wait, the dude in the back with the Amish beard.
Yeah!
Looking like Post Malone, like Mr. Quake saying over here.
Exactly, yeah!
Brooks Jensen is the son of Bull Buchanan.
Booyah!
Of B2?
Yes!
Of John Cena's old tag partner, B2?
Yes!
Holy fucking... Like, the same guy who used to work for the Big Boss Man and then worked for the Right to Censor and then became John Cena's tag partner and then lost his dog.
Oh.
Oh, you forgot about that part, didn't you?
Oh.
Yeah, no, he laid that on John Cena years ago. Did you forget?
Oh, yeah. From the This Is Your Life segment from 2011.
Exactly. And they were fucking with him. It was like, oh, hey, by the way, also, I lost my dog, and I hope you're proud of yourself, John Cena. You never checked in on me. Booyah, fuck you. Kind of, yeah. Nikita Lyons is nothing but rest holds. This is what happens when you study old school 80s WWF with light brawling and rest holds. They then try that today. See, like, that's the crazy thing here, Vicente. She wasn't only rest holds before she got her injury. She was dynamic as a motherfucker.
She was doing a bunch of martial arts shit.
A lot of insane martial arts shit. It was beautiful. You mean to tell me she can't do those flurry punches anymore? Is that gonna be a problem with her legs? Come on, man. Okay, so what's up with the
All right, so yeah, the segment pretty much ends awkwardly with Shawn Spears walking away, and he is forming his own faction with Brooks Jensen and another wrestler called Dio Lennox.
Who?
A new guy. Don't worry about it. But the point is, Shawn Spears is gathering his troops, and it might be faction versus faction down the line. Shawn Spears, he's actually a really good wrestler. I have nothing bad to say about him.
That's not the thing in question. It's like, you're saying it's awkward and fucking... Okay,
it's just
whatever.
weird.
It's just weird.
Like, I don't know. The way they produce is weird. All right. Now, before we get to the main event, we do have an honorable mention, and this goes to the one-on-one match, and this is another Iron Survivor qualifier match. Javon Evans versus Lexis King.
Lexis King looks so angry here. I mean, like needlessly angry. The way he's pointing, like, this motherfucker right here ate my donut from the break room. It was my donut. I had it with a Post-it on top of it. Don't touch it, and he touched it, and I know it was him because the security guys let me see the footage. Okay, really? Fucking really?
But this was okay. Donut.
This guy stole my donut. Give donuts in the chat for Lexis King's stolen donut.
All right, stolen donuts notwithstanding, this was still a fine match. There was a spot where Lexis King accidentally headbutted Javon Evans in the groin or in the lower midsection, where the referee had to check on.
Accidentally headbutt somebody in the crotch?
I have no idea, but it happened, and Lexis King was going to take advantage, but then he had his moment wrestling his own conscience about doing...
No, I want to be a good guy. I don't want to be a madman like my father. I want to be better than him.
Yeah, I know. They continued the match, and Javon Evans was able to get the win, but I am just tired of this stupid wrestling with your conscience shit. I'm sorry. I think that this is not working with Lexis King. He started off white hot as a heel.
Unapologetic heel. He was not joking on my fucking saliva. He was not sorry for any of the shit he did. Why should he be now? Why is he so hung up on not being his father?
Yeah, dude, we're not asking you to be another loose cannon, but dude, you can't just fucking, come on.
And truthfully, how does somebody accidentally headbutt someone in the groin?
That's just weird.
How?
All right. Now let's move on to the main event.
Wait, did he even win the match?
Javon Evans won.
Oh yeah, Javon Evans won. God dang it.
Yeah. So now let's move on to the main event. After losing her title at Halloween Havoc in a brutal gauntlet match, the former champion is vying for her rematch. That's right. It's for the NXT Women's North American Championship as Fallon Henley, the leader of the Fatal Influence, defends her title against Kalani Jordan.
Ex-champion versus current champion. Rematches up and Adam. Let's see if the disciple of Rob Van Dam has what it takes to take down the Tampa Cowgirl.
Yes! Actually, no, it's the battle between two Florida girls. One of them's from Tampa, the other one's from Boynton Beach.
Where the fuck is Boynton Beach?
I don't fucking know.
Why would you even bring... Oh, whatever.
Anyways, the story in this match is that Kalani Jordan, yes, she has an axe to grind. She's trying to regain her North American Championship, but she also has to fight off against the numbers game because JC Jane and Jasmine Nix are at ringside cheering on their champion.
Oh, god damn it. You mean to tell me the girl, the rest of the Fatal Influence was in the outside of the ring?
Unfortunately, yes.
God damn it.
But Kalani Jordan was able to hold her own in the beginning. She was hitting a series of takedowns, some great acrobatic moves, great arm drags from Kalani Jordan to start things off, to fire up the match. And, you asshole, how dare you. Wait, what the hell was that can?
The can was there by accident here. I stole Lexis King's donuts there. I thought Fallon Henley was from Tennessee.
No, she's from Tampa.
Is she from Tampa, or does she...
Dude, look her up on Wikipedia.
No, I mean, is she from there, or did she live here?
Look her up on Wikipedia. It's not lying.
I'm not saying that you're lying. I'm saying, I just need a clarification.
All right, well, while you're looking for clarification, Kalani Jordan continues her assault, continues to overwhelm
born in Tampa. Okay, yeah. All right.
But she is billed from...
hang on. Billed from Chelsea, Michigan?
Random. Because I'll raise you more random. Anyways.
Whatever, okay.
All right, let's go ahead and get to other pictures of the match. Come on.
Let me get back over to the computer so I can do that shit. Don't rush me.
All right. Yeah, no. Kalani Jordan continues Kalani Jordan continues the assault, and even at one point, I don't have a picture of it, but Kalani Jordan leaped off the announce desk and did a beautiful moonsault at Fallon Henley at ringside. Like, dude, screw putting your opponent through a table. If you could jump off the table and do a moonsault, that is awesome. That is raising the bar.
I miss the bar.
I know.
I miss the bar so much.
That joke's gonna come back later.
What?
Anyway, so getting back to the match, so both these women continue to put on the pressure, and then we get a beautiful avalanche Spanish fly from Kalani Jordan.
See, this is how you make a Spanish fly look fly, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Use it sparingly, make it count, make it mean something, you idiot and asses.
And I think Vic Joseph made a wrong call at ringside, calling it like a dragon suplex. Like, come on, Vic.
Dragon suplex.
I don't fucking know, man.
He said to saying Lexus King in that pic looks like he hung out with Jack Perry and Adam Hangman Page for a week. 3 guys pissed for no reason, with Jack and Adam being unconvincing as badass. Yeah, no, if you put the 3 of them together, yeah, Lexus King does look more badass than the other 2.
Well, that goes without saying. Anyways.
I played the Yu-Gi-Oh song for Brooks Jensen and Briggs.
No.
Brooks and Briggs now. But they're not fighting each other yet.
No, they're not. Anyway, so getting back to the match, and then Kalani Jordan, she is just seconds away. She's she's about to capture her second North American Championship. Yep, go ahead. She hits Fallon Henley with the one-of-a-kind split-leg moonsault, but then JC Jane puts the leg up on Fallon Henley on the rope, and the referee was only able to count to 2.
Fucking cunts!
Yep, and speaking of fucking cunts, in the final seconds of the match, with the referee's back turned, JC Jane hits a strike at Kalani Jordan, leaving her dazed and confused, allowing Fallon Henley to hit the famous Sir to pin and retain. Your winner, and still the NXT Women's North American Champion, Fallon Henley. Complete with Alexa Bliss title pose.
Oh my god, she is holding the title pose Alexa Bliss style. Fuck! I didn't even realize that. How dare you? How dare you stand where she stood? How dare you? No. See you next Tuesday. Yeah, she is. God, like, seriously. Come on.
Don't you mean CW next Tuesday? That's how what I did there. That was cool, right?
Cut it out.
But anyway, so Juan, your thoughts on the main event?
Okay, sounds like it was excellent. Sounds like it was a good serviceable match. Yeah, the heel bitches getting involved. You knew it was gonna happen. There was fuckery, chicanery of some kind or another, and the bad guy comes out fucking winning, and that just makes you feel like, you know, they're fucking disrespecting you personally. And that's a pain in the ass, despite how sexy these women are.
But don't worry, Juan. We will end this on a very high note because it ends on one of your favorite time-honored traditions in wrestling.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Because we got a whole bunch of tag teams from the NXT locker room to come out, and we got ourselves a good old-fashioned Pier 6 Brawl!
Pier 6 Brawl!
Pier 6 Brawl! Pier 6 Brawl! Pier 6 Brawl! Pier 6 Brawl! Yeah!
Wait, what the fuck?
Yep, all the tag teams are boiling.
Are those the Rascals? What the fuck is that?
No, it's not the Rascals. No. There's a team of OTM. They're brawling. The D'Angelo family, Gallus, other Hank and Tank. They're all brawling because they all want a shot at the NXT tag team titles.
Okay, here's the thing. How did we go from the Fatal Influence and Fallon Henley stealing back the win from Kalani Jordan to this? What happened?
Well, in an earlier segment, Ava gathered all the tag teams in her office to talk about the title opportunity. Nothing was really resolved, and then there were a couple of moments during the night where there were some brawling backstage with the tag teams, and the referees and officials were having trouble containing the chaos.
And so, as the ladies were leaving, they saw that, am I guessing this right? As the Fatal Influence were leaving the ring and celebrating or whatever, they see the pile of guys battling each other. The chicks run for the hills, and the Pier 6 Brawl goes all throughout the ringside.
Correct.
Okay, thank you, because I'm just like, wait, this is this shit escalated really fast.
Crash TV!
No, we legitimately went from here to here in like no time flat, so this required some fucking explanation.
It's okay. It's okay. No worries.
Jules Holland. Let me see here. I saw tag teams with Lexus King. Probably. Where's The Undertaker? The Undertaker is running a podcast now, and he's a right-wing gun nut.
No. Mark Calloway is a right-wing gun nut.
Yeah, the Undertaker lives on forever. Okay,
the Undertaker lives on forever. Thank you. We can hate the guy, not the character.
Good point.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Pure Six Brawl. All right. What the fuck? But all right.
Everything is building up to Deadline. We're going to find out how they're going to resolve this tag team debacle next week.
Assuming that there is a debacle next week, because it sounds like it's going to be ridiculous.
And now let's shift.
W1 TV. What?
You can stop. Ugh.
Okay, we're trying to drag the joke a little further. That's okay. It's okay. We appreciate you trying, Mr. Quake. Thank you.
Now we're going to shift gears and talk about this week's edition of AEW Dynamite.
Like the fuse, hit the boom, Dynamite!
That's right.
Shift gears, because full gear's coming.
The November 13th edition of AEW Dynamite takes place over at Bridgeport, Connecticut. Ironically, the same hometown that hosted NXT Deadline last year. We saw CM Punk show up.
Huh.
How ironic!
What a coincidence. Are they gonna try to use that sometime in some ass backward way over at Full Gear?
Oh god, I hope.
You know that the fucking idiots, the Young Bucks, will do anything.
No, the Young Bucks are on a hiatus.
You know what I mean. I'm talking about them and their executive role.
Well,
illegitimately, not
okay, fine. Well, the good news is there's no sign of the Elite anywhere, Juancho. At the moment, the Young Bucks are taking an indefinite hiatus. We have no idea when they'll be back.
So they are legitimately out of the way.
That's right.
Okay.
The only crap we have to deal with is Jack Perry, and maybe hey, listen. It's just Jack Perry. He's a little shit. We can deal with him. Anyway, so. AEW Dynamite opens up with a tag team grudge match, playa.
Holla, holla.
The teams of the Switchblade, Jay White, and Juice Robinson going up against Christian Cage, Father of the Year, and Hangman Adam Page.
Okay, I have thoughts. Bear with me for a minute. Okay, if you take a look at all four of these men, if you look at them very carefully, Jay White looks like he brought roofies. No, not roofies. That he brought like ecstasy or like ayahuasca or peyote or something.
He is the life of the party, but go on.
He snuck it to Juice Robinson with Juice Robinson knowing it. He snuck it to Hangman Adam Page with Hangman not knowing it. So he's very concerned. And Christian Cage is just annoyed. At the four of them. At the three of them is what.
No. He's disappointed.
He's not disappointed. No, he's annoyed. He's not their father this time around. He just thought that the four of them were just gonna hang out. He didn't realize that Jay White was gonna bring freaking ayahuasca, or he was gonna bring some like shrooms, or fucking peyote, or whatever the hell Juice Robinson and Hangman have got going on with their dead stare eyes staring into my soul. Okay? Alright?
Oh, God.
Okay. Is it okay that I get that out of my way? Okay.
You got it out of your way.
Okay,
yeah, you're good.
cool.
You're good.
Very good. Thank you. Let's see if these guys gave us a good match.
All right. So, despite never having tag team ever, Hangman Adam Page and Christian, they actually did a pretty solid. They actually had solid tag team chemistry working together against the Bang Bang Gang.
You got to understand, Christian Cage is a veteran of the tag team game. He's been tag teaming with his brother Edge for forever. He had his problem solver Tyson Tomko for 10 minutes.
And he had his brief tag team with Chris Jericho.
See, yeah, he even had that for fuck's sake. He was he also part of the Un-Americans?
Yes, he was.
Yeah, see, there you go. And that was him with Test and who else?
Lance Storm and William Regal.
And William Regal. So yeah, he's been around. Yeah, he's been Crybaby Christian, he's been Captain Charisma, he's Christian Cage, so he knows how to tag. You know, to be an idiot not to be able to tag with Christian. I'm not saying that Hangman can hang, I'm saying it's tough to fuck up when you're with a maestro.
No, you're good. So, the team of Page and Cage were able to keep Juice Robinson separated from his tag partner.
Page and Cage.
Hey, listen, I got jokes for days. Because you can't cage a cage. Anyways, so Juice Robinson, he's struggling in this 2-on-1 assault.
Oh.
Eventually, he was able to get the hot tag on Switchblade Jay White, and Jay White just unloaded on everyone, specifically targeting the legs of his opponents, hitting one dragon screw after another.
That's actually intelligent. Thank you for being intelligent in the ring.
Absolutely, and of course lights up Hangman Adam Page with a few chops of his own. The two teams were able to continue the momentum and continue brawling out. Jay White fought Christian Cage at ringside and hit the Blade Runner onto the security barricade, knocking both guys out.
Oh, damn.
And Juice Robinson was left alone to fend off against Hangman Adam Page. Hangman tries to go for the Deadeye, but Juice Robinson was able to reverse it into a sunset pin, to which Hangman Adam Page was able to kick out. And then Juice Robinson was able to do another reversal. He tried to go for the pin, but then Mama Wayne gets over on the ring apron, and
Mama Wayne! Ah, that's right, Mama Wayne. You got up in there and just gotta have your son all over there, Mama Wayne. Wait, that's Dwayne about Mama Rhodes. My bad. Wrong reference.
But imagine a weird timeline if that happened. Anyways.
Okay, yeah, no. Travel back in time, you step on the wrong blade of grass, and you have Rock the Dwayne Johnson picking on Nick Wayne.
So Mama Wayne distracts the referee, and long enough for the referee to only give a 2 count. Juice Robinson confronts Mama Wayne over at ringside, and then Hangman Adam Page tries to steal a victory of his own, and but Juice Robinson was able to kick out. And then with the referee's back turned again, Kip Sapien grabs the AEW contract that's concealed in that little metal container, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and whacks Juice Robinson over the head, allowing Hangman Adam Page to hit the Deadeye to pin and win. Your winners, Page and Cage. They're all the rage.
Oh, boo on you, man. Boo on you, dude. God damn it, these bad guys.
Despite all our rage, it's still going to be Hangman and Cage.
Okay, you're actually annoying the fuck out of me with the writing. but to your credit, that is clever.
Well, thank you.
Eat a dick and die. Let me see in the chat over here before we continue. Let's see. Stick it to CM Punk, but Taker loves Gunther. I mean, it's tough to hate Gunther if you like a strongman, straight shooter style, foreign heel.
Yeah, dude, I can. Yeah, dude, I can like a really good wrestler and not be a shitty human being.
Narc Christian Cage, drums, Christian Cage versus Nicolas Cage. Vicente Guerrero, haha. So you hate Mark Calloway, I hate Dave Bautista, let's go. Wax on, wax off. Cage and Page, Cowboy Cage. Haha, that'd be so silly. And Vicente Guerrero was saying, Juice Robinson his looks say crackhead on a binge. LOL, Jay White just has a cocky smile. Like, that's why I'm like, I came up with the fucking idea of like, okay, Jay White is the one who spiked Juice Robinson and Hangman with whatever to get them tripping out. And Jay White is laughing his head off, and that's why he's got the cocky smile. And Christian Cage is just annoyed that he's dealing with all this crap, and he hates having to be the only adult in the room. Kind of thing.
All right, now let's go ahead and shift gears and let's talk about the exciting match of the night.
Yay.
And this one has major implications heading towards AEW Full Gear.
Is this what I think it is?
It's a one-on-one encounter. Champion Konosuke Takeshita goes one-on-one against Adam Cole, baby.
All right, so Adam Cole, baby, is taking on Takeshita over here. Non-title match?
Non-title match because
Good.
MJF is... Oh my god, this gets tiring. MJF is putting obstacles against Adam Cole and the Undisputed Kingdom so that Adam Cole can earn the opportunity to face MJF. Where the fuck have we heard this before? Cody Rhodes. CM Punk. Fucking Wardlow.
Using Wardlow. Yeah. Yeah. Guys, I heard this song.
Oh yeah, and Chris Jericho.
Yeah, right. The labors of Jericho.
Guys, it's 2024. Try something new.
Try something new, please. And MJF, Maxwell, my buddy, my man, my guy, my kosher motherfucker. Come on, you're smarter than this.
Also,
you're a smart boy.
I'm just thankful that Adam Cole doesn't have to take any lashes with a body like his.
What body?
Yeah, he's so skinny.
Homeboy looks like a Dollar Tree action figure of himself.
Yeah, no, he's so skinny that if Darby Allin spears him, he'll break him in half.
No, if he spears him, he might miss because of how rail thin Adam Cole is, and he might actually end up running past him.
Okay, fair enough. But anyways.
It's predictable. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. And yes, please, hit the gym, Adam Cole, baby. What the fuck?
I know.
All
so,
right.
Adam Cole and Konosuke Takeshita, these two put on a spectacular wrestling steal-the-show match. Lots of great reversals, lots of great takedowns, and lots of strikes, primarily from Konosuke Takeshita. He's an incredible striker in the ring, no doubt about it. There was a moment where Adam Cole hits a super kick and tries to go for the Panama Sunrise, but Konosuke Takeshita was able to reverse it into his own move, but was only able to get a 2 count. And so, after keeping Adam Cole Bebe grounded, Bebe was able to mount a comeback, hit a couple of super kicks of his own, and then finally hits the Panama Sunrise, but was only able to get it. And he tries to go for the pin, but Konosuke Takeshita was able to roll out of the ring, and then underneath the ring apron, he grabs MJF's Dynamite Diamond Ring, random.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Konosuke Takeshita grabs the Dynamite Diamond Ring from under the ring apron. He goes back into the ring, and he decks Adam Cole in the head with the referee's back turn, and the referee counts the pin and awards Takeshita the victory. Your winner, Konosuke Takeshita.
Ow! That is such a dick move. Wait, hold on. You lost me for a minute. MJF, was he at ringside?
No.
So what the fuck? How did they get the Dynamite Ring in there?
I don't know how he got it, but
you know what I'm sorry. This sounds like it was excellent, but just give me one little nitpick here. Here's an easy thing. MJF accompanying Konosuke to ringside, causing a fuss, causing a muss, causing a fucking racket or whatever, and getting the referee pissed off, and then the referee being so pissed that he ejects MJF. He ejects MJF, and MJF is dawdling his way down and out of ringside, and he locks eyes with Konosuke for a minute, and it's like, Konosuke, you got this. Trying to eye him or whatever. You got this, all right? That at least to me would have been like, hey, that's how he snuck the Dynamite Diamond Ring in there. Other than did Konosuke show up earlier in the middle of the night and hid the ring under the ring? Or whatever it was. Okay, point is, good storytelling, and what the fuck, Adam Cole?
But afterwards, Konosuke Takeshita put a beating on Adam Cole, but then out comes not just Roderick Strong, but also Kyle O'Reilly to come in and save Adam Cole from the beatdown. And it looked like they were teasing a reunion of the Undisputed Era, but Kyle O'Reilly is not ready to cross that bridge just yet.
Come on, guys! We're just missing Bobby Fish here! Folks, where's the lie?
Crickets. Endless crickets.
Seriously, Tony Khan's an idiot. He has stupid money. Why doesn't he just be stupid, buy himself some Bobby Fish, and get himself his own version of the Undisputed Era? What's so hard about that? It's not like he's doing anything else with his time.
I don't know. I wouldn't trust a billionaire rotten fish to buy more fish.
Yeah.
Anyway, so...
hold on. What the fuck was... Adam Cole said of his look once he thought he was more relatable to the fans because, quote, I'm not 6'3" and I'm not 255. No, you don't have to be 6'3" and 255, but you have to, look like a fucking athlete!
Dude, Nunzio looks more in shape than you!
And we saw how Nunzio looks. Poor fucker, I was worried for his safety. Come on, man. Yeah, I realize Michael Cole's an okay guy. Yeah, he's not a bad guy. He was just annoying in comparison.
I know. He was forced to be annoying.
Yeah.
But now let's get over to the exciting segment as we get an in-ring segment from the returning Will Ospreay.
Okie dokie, Loki. So the ostrich man, the feather boy here, he is back, and
That's right. He is back and he's out for revenge. Tony Schiavone was trying to interview Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay has decided to put the international title in the back burner because he needs to have a bit of words with his former BFF, Kyle Fletcher.
Okay, so he's dealing with personal before he goes back to business.
That's right.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for clarifying that in your promo. That's very good.
All right, and then out comes Kyle Fletcher. And at this point, Kyle Fletcher has tried to... I have a picture of the face on my leg.
You do have a picture of him?
Yes, I do.
Okay, well, let me freaking...
Anyways, and then out comes Kyle Fletcher, who at this point has pretty much shaved off all his hair to be as far removed from looking like Will Ospreay as possible.
Boy,
Anyways.
I don't think you needed to do that to prove your point, but whatever. Kyle.
So Kyle Fletcher reiterates that Will Ospreay has a history of stabbing people in the back, how he did it to Kenny Omega, he did it to Kazuchika Okada, how he's done it to so many people that he's worked with, and that Kyle Fletcher, he had the screwdriver, and he did it to Will Ospreay before Will Ospreay got the chance to turn on him, to which Ospreay countered by saying, hey, bruv, pick a lane. Which is it? Are you trying to be your own person, or are you trying to be a Will Ospreay knockoff?
So he's okay.
Because he's calling out Kyle Fletcher on his hypocrisy.
Like, dude, you're saying that you're distancing yourself from being anything like me, and you're doing so by doing something that I do. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a nice call-out.
That is a nice call-out.
Mr. Vicente in the chat, Mr. Quake, since you brought up CM Punk a few times, you'll either lol or be disgusted. A YouTube clip showed Punk and Matt Sydal post-match. Matt wrestled while sick as fuck versus Punk. So, oh, God. Wait, Matt Sydal, so that was back when he was Evan Bourne, or?
Yeah, back when he was Evan Bourne.
Was it that he, like, puked or something afterwards at the end of the show, or?
I don't know. I don't know, but
I hope that isn't it.
But earlier in the segment here, I wish I had a picture of this, but Will Ospreay asked Kyle Fletcher to empty out his pockets so that there's no hidden weapons, and he gave Will Ospreay the screwdriver, and Ospreay, like, took the screwdriver and threw it into the ringside floor, and the screwdriver stood up. What? Like, I think, like, from the angle that I'm looking at, it looks like the pointy end of the screwdriver, like, stabbed through the ringside padding, and it just stood there. It was, like, standing.
Seriously?
Seriously!
that was not on purpose.
That was great.
That was like that's the kind of energy of, like, when Brock Lesnar tossed his microphone to Roman and Roman catching it while keeping eye contact with Brock and just winking at him afterwards. That's that kind of energy. It's the whole thing of, like, flipping the water bottle and making it land. Okay, that's dumb, but that's cool.
It is very cool.
I know it has nothing to do with the context of the promo segment itself, but that's still cool. You need to find a way to find that photo or get it a screenshot or something, please.
I'll find it. So, Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay, after exchanging words, they've agreed that they're going to have a match over on Full Gear, and Kyle Fletcher is going to finish the job and destroy Will Ospreay. And then the whole segment ends with the Don Callis, with Brian Cage and Lance Archer backing up Kyle Fletcher, and Will Ospreay calls out Mark Davis and Powerhouse Hobbs, and then they all has fights. And yes, it's a Pier 6 brawl.
Yeah!
Yay! Pier 6 brawl! Pier 6 brawl! Pier 6 brawl! Pier 6 brawl! Yay!
Also, I realized that Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay's height difference is proportionate to yours and mine.
Yeah.
Like, you're taller than me, Kyle's taller than Will, and the actual difference in the height is almost identical to ours. Like, my eye line comes up to your nose, kind of like how Will Ospreay's eye line goes up to Kyle Fletcher's nose.
I shave my head to remove myself from looking like Juan as much as possible.
Okay, that was clever.
I know they like him!
But also, fuck you, Jose Hunter. Kyle looks like Spencer from Oh, God. Spencer from iCarly, the big brother.
Oh, yeah! I remember him.
He does. Now you think about it. Oh, shit.
All right.
It's not his coffee is greater than Starbucks coffee.
Here's the part where I'm going to get really, really mad. And you're likely going to get mad, too. And,
okay, this is where shit goes downhill.
Unfortunately, yes. Now we have to talk about the bad match of the night. And this is a match that, I'm going to be honest, no one really cared about. And it's sad. It's a women's match between Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, versus super bad Penelope Ford. And, okay.
The sexy vixen from the TNA Beautiful People era of sexiness against the Dentist of Death.
Yes.
Okay.
How
is this a bad match?
Okay, listen. The match wasn't horrible.
Penelope Ford is like fucking Eva Marie. No, it's not like like she's Eva Marie levels of bad in the ring.
Oh hell no! Unlike Eva Marie, she has talent.
Okay, yeah. So these two should have been able to get a good match out of each other, right?
They got an okay match. The problem is that they weren't given enough time to shine in this match. Penelope Ford had a great showing, a flurry of offense, hitting a lot of high-flying moves. Dr. Britt Baker, of course, was able to overcome the odds against Penelope Ford, and she also locks in the lockjaw on Penelope Ford, forcing her to tap out for the victory. Your winner by submission, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. And then after the match, this is, oh my God.
That's where we have the problem.
This is where we have the problem, because then out comes Serena Deeb on stage looking on, and then you cut to Britt Baker, and despite not having a mic, the camera could clearly catch the audio, and she kept repeating her words saying, "Nobody cares."
Nobody cares about what? Like, what was Serena Deeb even trying to say or do? Was she saying or doing anything?
She didn't say or do shit. She is just smiling, that heel. And Britt Baker's just like, nobody cares. And that pretty much sums up about the whole fucking women's division in AEW, because it's nothing more than a fucking rotating thing of random women of random women to wrestle on TV because AEW is creatively bankrupt and they don't know what to fucking do to build women's stars. Yeah, that message is already aging poorly.
No, this isn't aging at all, Jose. Aging poorly is something that it would be like, oh, hey, here's an inside joke for us, Jose, but I hope it makes sense. Big changes on the horizon.
Okay, that aged
poorly because immediately after they went belly up.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. You could literally, but seriously, you could literally put this on the freaking tombstone of the AEW women's division as soon as it's mentioned.
Seriously, this is. Okay.
I want to see women represented better in All Elite Wrestling.
Or at the very least, have Britt Baker not be smart-assy about it over here saying nobody cares. Nobody cares about what? What, nobody cares about Serena Deeb? Or is it nobody cares that you're looking to challenge me? Or what? What are we saying nobody cares about?
I think she's just saying nobody cares about the AEW women's wrestling. I don't fucking know. And you know what? Who can blame Britt Baker at this point? I mean, an argument can be made that Britt Baker is deliberately being unprofessional and saying shit like that on TV.
To what end?
I don't know. I have no idea what the fuck they're doing with the AEW women's division.
Jesus Christ in heaven and earth.
Yeah, no, it's stupid. So, all right, let's move on. This fucking shit stain. Jesus Christ. And it's not the women's fault. That's the worst part. They're doing the best they can with what they're given.
And what are they being given? Fuck all.
Yeah. And now let's get to the really bad talk segment as, oh, watch out! Jon Moxley seizes the Superstation on TBS! Look at that! Look how cool they are! They got the classic Superstation TBS logo there!
Why the fuck is Moxley trying to cosplay as Stone Cold Steve Austin now with the goatee? I'm not joking.
Oh, God.
I'm really not joking right now.
I don't fucking know anymore. So the Death Riders make their way down to the ring. That's right. Jon Moxley, Marina Shafir, Claudio Castagnoli, and Wheeler Yuta. And I think Pac was there too. Yeah, Pac was there too. And Moxley gets on the mic and he addresses Orange Cassidy. But the way he addresses Orange Cassidy was a little confusing. There are moments during his promo where he was addressing him as the third person, and there were also moments when he was mixing his words and addressing him directly.
So he was changing between second and third person referencing when it comes to Orange Cassidy. So it sounded like he's talking to you, Orange Cassidy. And then at the same time, he's talking about Orange Cassidy to the audience. Like, who are you talking to?
And also his body language is just the way he talks. He's all like, oh, relax and stuff. I mean, I get it. He's probably trying to play off as like the sinister, like, heel or whatever the hell. But like, he doesn't come off as the same energy as he was when he started in AEW. When he started in AEW, he was like fired up. But he's...
What the fuck?
Also, shout out to the random person in the audience who said, go back to Roman Reigns!
Oh! You know you're in fucking trouble if the camera picks that audio shit up. Oh my god! Oh my fucking god, he got burned by a rando. Oh, fuck. AEW Women is petty. Yeah, no kidding. Let's see. Also, let me see. Take a look at the chat. Best you could say was the short match was watchable between Penelope Ford and Britt Baker. Also, nice Penelope hit her handspring elbow this time. In a clip from GCW, Penelope once missed and flipped into a barbed wire table.
Okay, yeah.
And yeah, fun listening to Will and Kyle argue with their Brit accents. Reminds me of them arguing Becky Lynch with Piper Niven in Scottish accents. Let's see. Punk LOL and had a WTF look with him as Matt Sydal vomited.
Oh, alright. But thankfully, out comes freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy.
What?
Yep. Out comes Orange Cassidy to interrupt the proceedings, flanked by the conglomeration. Thank you. All right. So Orange Cassidy gets on the mic and he cuts a promo on Jon Moxley, but he believes that Jon Moxley believes in everything that he says, and that the AEW Championship does have power, and that the power belongs to the AEW to the AEW fans. It belongs to the wrestlers who are trying to bust their ass every week.
Why are you trying to make it sound better than how it actually sounded?
Yeah. Okay.
Why the hell are you trying to reword better the words that this wordless fuck was trying to word?
Okay, fair enough.
Why are you trying to word for him?
All right. So, Orange Cassidy pointed out that he has a victory over Jon Moxley when he won back the AEW International title some time ago that nobody remembers, and that he will wrestle Jon Moxley again at Full Gear, and he will beat him to get the power back with the AEW World title. But he also makes a little joking reference about how that Moxley is playing chess, and that Moxley is surrounded by a bunch of pawns, one in particular, Wheeler Yuta. Orange Cassidy has challenged Wheeler Yuta to a match next week on Dynamite before confronting Jon Moxley at Full Gear. And then afterwards, Moxley grabbed his posse and they tried to peace out. They tried to peace out over through the crowd, not wanting to confront Orange Cassidy and company. And then, from out the freaking bar, out comes Darby Allin in the purple Sting mask and jumps Claudio Castagnoli, and we get ourselves another Piercing Sprawl!
Piercing Sprawl! Wait, what the fuck happened?
Well, it was kind of a Pier 6-ish brawl, like Marina Shafir was able to save her group with hitting folks with the briefcase. Oh yeah, by the way, look closely, because Darby Allin jumped off the bar. Get it? He jumped off the bar and hit Cesaro. Get it?
Oh my fucking god, that was stupid, Jose. You're kidding me.
I don't know if that was on purpose. I don't know if that's another fucking insider joke. With AEW, anything is fucking possible.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
And then the Death Riders tried to get away in their pickup truck, but then freaking Darby Allin goes sprinting on the back of the pickup truck, and then eventually brawls with Claudio Castagnoli, which led to Claudio swinging Darby Allin against a freaking metal door that's over in the building side. The slide door.
Oh, the garage door.
The garage door in the building side, leaving Darby Allin on the ground. And it's important to note that the Death Riders were going to leave Wheeler Yuta behind before eventually Wheeler Yuta finally caught up and they left.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh my god.
Oh my fucking god. You've got to be fucking kidding me.
All right.
No.
Uh-oh.
No, how dare you?
Hang on.
No.
I think my Juan alarm is going off.
Your Juan alarm's going off.
Ladies and gentlemen, hot tag to Juan.
Get up. Shut your whore mouth! Get out of here! Just get out of here! Yeah! Fucking butt cushion. Yeah, it's called a hot tag. It's like a little Indian bird thing on your arm. If you want to talk and you want to get in on this, then you take my bitch seat over here. Got that?
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
But I farted, so.
So did I.
All right, go on.
Hold on, I just glitched out the glitch display here. Hi there, folks. Juan Arouse here, one of the heads of the Ravens flock, the tech guru of the team, host of the Black Files, and Jose's stalwart and terribly depressed tag team partner on Wrestle Rewind. Okay, where do I start with this stupid-ass segment? When I was telling Jose, don't go around it, don't go try to make Orange Cassidy's words sound better by rephrasing it. God damn it! By rephrasing it into something that isn't to what he was actually trying to say. Or rather, what Orange Cassidy ended up saying over here. You understand and get the general idea of what he was trying to say. But Orange Cassidy wasn't actually conveying that message clearly enough. He was basically trying to say that the fans of AEW are the ones who give us all the power to be able to change the world, and the AEW World Championship is the culmination of that power. And with that, you can direct AEW into a greater direction. But all you seem to want to be interested in, Moxley, is keeping that the power of that championship to yourself and screwing over anyone else in their path. All right? And so when you try to convey that message, there's a way to actually fucking do this shit. There's a way to actually get this to get that point across. But we're talking about Orange Cassidy here, who doesn't know how to fucking talk to save his life. That's why his whole gimmick is that he doesn't talk, that he's too cool for school, that he doesn't have a catchphrase. So why the fuck are we making him the great orator of All Elite Wrestling? Why the fuck? Do you want to know how it actually ended up sounding like with Orange Cassidy's delivery? It was closer akin to the AEW Championship belt is our power, and and there's power in that belt, and and that power belongs to the people, but you're trying to steal the power of the belts, and that's what gives you the power to power the power. We're back to the fucking idiotic TNA joke of, well, the power of the belts thing. Am I the only one who's stupid enough who remembers that?
I actually completely forgot about it until...
Yes, I do fucking remember it. Okay, there was a point in TNA. It was AJ Styles was in a faction. He wasn't part of Main Event Mafia, was he?
AJ Styles?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so then it was some other faction over here, and Hulk Hogan was also talking, and all this, and they were all talking about the power of the belts, and that is what grants them the power to call matches over here, and fucking what? It was so ass backwards because nobody had any direction, bro, in anything that they were trying to fucking say. And you come out with dumb shit like that. Orange Cassidy was given the germ of a pretty decent idea for what he could say as his big point of contention against Jon Moxley. In this lead up to this big climactic battle where the evil Jon Moxley, who totally isn't cosplaying Stone Cold Steve Austin, is trying to fight off the ever babyface, white meat babyface good guy who's friend to all the children and animals, freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy, who is literally the mascot of the fucking company because the owner of the company idolizes this guy, sniffs his jocks, and cosplayed as him like a sexless bitch. I said it before already. I'm not gonna try and at the risk of belaboring a point. I'm gonna have to fucking belabor this point. Orange Cassidy ain't that guy. Change the photo to the photo of Orange Cassidy. God damn it,
Yeah, no worries. I got this. You keep going.
Yeah, no, it was already highlighted. Just scroll down. Yeah, there. You ain't that guy, my man. You ain't that guy.
I don't give a fuck how many fucking t-shirts you're selling. Which, by the way, if I'm understanding correctly, he's not even the top seller, is he?
No, he is not.
Who's actually the top seller for AEW right now? Who was the last one that they that was highlighted over here? Remind me.
We're gonna find out right here. Top sellers? Past month?
Yeah, within the past month, yes.
All right, listen.
Top sellers, Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay, so number one, a DC x AEW comic. Number two, AEW live event mystery grab bag shirt. And number three, the AEW Brawling Buddies of Orange Cassidy.
Yeah.
I wish I could make that up. I wish I could make that up, and that's depressing. I'm over here like thinking, it's not like he's the top seller of the company. Go fucking figure. He is the top seller of the company. That's almost depressing.
Actually, let me take a look at here. Oh, wow. According to this is 2 years ago. Never mind.
That's 2 years ago, Jose. Geesh.
Yeah, no, never mind. Okay.
They were still calling them the Blackpool Combat Club. God dang. This is depressing as hell.
Yes, it is. And this is supposed to be a big creative storyline reset for AEW.
Reset to whom? From whom? Or like this is like the third Invasion Peoples or whatever. Like no, the second. The third was like the Hurt Business, the Hurt Syndicate coming together. And that they're gonna take over, and they're gonna take on Swerve Strickland and everything, skirt and knock down poor Prince Nana's coffee. And knock him in his coffee beans. Point is, this is stupid. Because you've got a dude who is a wannabe tough guy. Who, he may be jacked. He may be getting cleaner. And that's good for him. Because if I remember correctly, Moxley has like an alcohol problem, right?
Well, Moxley had an alcohol problem. He got clean a couple years ago.
Yeah, no, and I'm saying like has that issue that he's a recovering alcoholic and he's doing everything in order to maintain sobriety. Okay,
that's right.
That's fine. He might be that hard ass kind of guy in his mind, but the way he's the type of flavor of badass that he's going for doesn't match his presentation. It doesn't match his fighting style. It doesn't match his body. It doesn't match his body language. And Orange fucking Cassidy? What fucking body language? His whole thing is that he's lazy and that he doesn't care, but all of a sudden he's a super flippy superhero.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense. And if the only actual statistical reasonable reason that anyone can throw at me is, oh, hey, well, it turns out Orange Cassidy is the top seller of AEW merch, that's like saying you're the tallest kid in daycare, in pre-K. That ain't that hot, buddy. Listen, and I'm not trying to sound like I'm shifting the goalpost, but fucking seriously, Orange Cassidy, he's not the superhero. He's not the big guy. He's not the symbol of everything that AEW can and should be. Darby Allin is closer to it than that. And that's fucking Darby Allin, for crying out loud, man.
And they're having him feud with Claudio Castagnoli.
I just fucking, I can't. No. Idiot, sexless virgin bitch boy, Tony Khan. Fucking do me a favor. Do yourself a favor. Hire me. Hire me now. Throw your idiot money at me. And I mean idiot money, as in pay me a shitload more than anyone in my position ought to be paid. You know, kind of like how you do with Orange Cassidy! And I will write your TV for you. You give me your ideas, I'll spell it out for you, so it translates to normal fucking human beings. And I'll fucking save your ratings. I'll fucking get you back up past 500,000. 750,000 maybe. Fuck. If you really fucking throw me a shitload of cash, and if we've got some fucking cooperation going on, you might even get back to the 1,000,000 mark. Jehovah willing, God willing, Yahweh, Allah, Vishnu willing, for crying out loud. Fuck. Idiot virgin prick. Tag it. Fuck you, Tony.
Like, don't assault me.
No, I'm not assaulting you. I'm assaulting your chair.
Jesus, man. At least it was not as bad as when Angel got angry about the freaking Naruto manga.
Wait, what happened to the Naruto manga?
No. Like a decade ago when he was throwing the chair around and shit. And
My god, yeah. He nearly broke my chair. Idiot.
Yeah, we're not going to do that. Yeah. Anyways, no, this segment was fucking flat. Except for Darby Allin. Anyways, now, before we talk about the main event, well, actually, let's get to the chat real quick.
That's Tamatonga's in the chat!
Hey, Tamatonga! Welcome to Wrestle Rewind. How you doing, man? How's the bloodline?
I want Powerhouse Hobbs. Let me see here. Tony will reunite the Hurt Syndicate. He already did. Vince hates Bret Hart because he's a baby. We know that. Zane Juan versus NCJC tag team match. I'm having fun. Orange Cassidy's a goof. I can't take him seriously. In the words of RKO, stupid. Agreed. Let's see here. Orange Cassidy's laid back. RVD even looks legit. Powerhouse Hobbs looks cool and badass. Darby Allin has some credibility. Definitely Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns has some legitimacy. Yeah, go back to Roman. And Vicente Guerrero was saying, Darby jumps off the bar. Nice job picking that up, Jose. Of course, it could be less funny if Sheamus shows up to AEW next month and Brogue kicks Darby. Marina Shafir and Jon Moxley were dressed alike. Funny for two people doing that that aren't a couple. Let's see.
That's so weird.
And problem with Jon Moxley is he thinks he's a combo of ECW era Terry Funk and Stone Cold. Yeah, except Terry Funk is Terry motherfucking Funk.
The problem is that we know that Jon Moxley's good on the mic. We know that he could talk people into the building, but man,
he doesn't want to talk the way he really oughta. He doesn't know how to fucking talk the way that gets people engrossed anymore. He's babbling his bullshit is what he's doing.
All right, before we talk about the main event, we do have an honorable mention, and it's a great bout between two high-flying former brothers-in-arms, Lio Rush going up against Swerve Strickland. It was an incredible high-flying man. No, it ain't that deep.
Oh yeah, you did it, Jose! You did it! No, you don't get to yell. You don't get mad at me over this.
Damn it. Fine, but you know my ruling. And after the first verse, cut it off. We're not playing the whole song.
Of course. Okay, so Lio Rush versus Swerve Strickland here.
Yeah, no, the people in commentary hyped them up to being like, oh, they used to be friends, they used to be partners. I'm like, when? When did they tag team? Did they do it? Because they didn't tag team in WWE. I don't remember seeing, like, this is...
They're closer than brothers, and now they get to fight each other.
Oh my God.
They trust their fates in the heart of the cards. No matter what, let the games begin.
Oh my God. Anyways. No, I'm gonna let this play out. Hang on.
No matter what, we're together. No matter what, we'll be friends forever. No matter what. No.
So when the fuck
did this, Jose?
All right, fair enough. And I guess this adds to the joke because up until now, I didn't know that they teamed up together in the past. They never teamed up in WWE. Lio Rush was doing his own thing and Swerve was doing his own thing.
Right? No, he was part of Hit Row.
He was part of Hit Row.
Lio Rush wasn't part of it when Isaiah Swerve Scott was around, right?
No, he wasn't. There was no mention of it at all. But regardless, they still had a pretty good, awesome match. Lio Rush has great high-flying ability, some great speed and agility to match Swerve Strickland's style of wrestling. Swerve was able to hit a comeback later in the match, hitting Lio Rush with the house call, a couple of kicks to the head, and he hits the JML driver onto Lio Rush in the middle of the ring before he does that diving down drop kick to pin and win. your winner, Swerve Strickland, in this honorable mention. But the post-match segment is what really killed it for Swerve, because Swerve tried to call out Bobby Lashley, and instead of calling out Bridgeport, Connecticut, he accidentally said Stamford, Connecticut, and the fans booed his ass.
Oh, no! Oh, Swerve called it Stanford!
Yes!
Oh, no! No, Prince Nana, don't whip it, Nene, at this, Prince Nana!
And then out comes the Hurt Business, and they destroyed Swerve. The Hurt Syndicate, and Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin destroyed Swerve, with Prince Nana being backed into the corner by MVP. And the fans were cheering for the Hurt Syndicate.
Nice going, Swerve! One fuck up and you turned the Hurt Syndicate babyface by default.
I know, what a swerve.
Oh no! That's so stupid.
Guys, I think I broke Quan.
I'm sorry, Prince Nana. I'm sorry, All Might. I'm sorry, Mom.
All right. Now let's get over to the main event. And this is a tag match, playa.
Holla holla.
And this is a qualifying tag match for a Full Gear 4-Way Contender Series, as the team of FTR, Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler, go up against the House of Black, Malachi Black and Brody King.
Okay.
So at Full Gear, they're going to have a 4-way tag team match, 4-way tag team match, 4-corner tag match, and these tag matches are happening to determine who qualifies to go to the pay-per-view. So FTR, House of Black, these guys go at it. Great tag team action. I'm happy to see FTR back on TV. It's been a while since I've called any of their tag matches, and I love the way they work.
And it keeps Dax Harwood away from his podcast.
And Cash away from his gun.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. Dax Harwood is very, shall I say, unrelenting in his podcast.
Yeah, which is why I was saying I'm glad that at least this keeps him away from it, keeps him out of trouble. If he's sent over here, always a lull moment with guys fuck up on the mic. You know, that just reminded me of, Jose? The thing with Survivor Series forever ago with Team DX and Kofi Kingston was in there, and Kofi fucking forgot to use his Jamaican accent.
Oh no, he killed
it. And Triple H called him on it when no one else noticed it, and then... Oh my god! Oh,
long live the Jamaican accent. It is gone now.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Gone but never forgotten. Dax will be in hell.
Maybe. So Malachi Black was actually taking a lot of offense from FTR, and the guy was selling a lot of it. Like, he was being kept away from Brody King, and then when he got the hot tag to Brody King was a surprising, like, supercharged ball of fire, and he was unloading a lot of power moves onto FTR. It was amazing to see how much, like, Brody King's got energy left in his tank to help out.
That's scary.
Yeah, I know. It's amazing how much he's being showcased right now and being put over as a big threat in this tag match, which is cool. I like that. Yeah, I know. Of course. And of course, Private Party were also watching on from the Titantron stage, observing their competition while having a little bit of gin and juice of their own. Yeah, I know. FTR, like later in the match, FTR hits the Shatter Machine onto onto Malachi Black, but Malachi Black was able to kick out after 2. And then we got a brief moment over at Private Party where Isaiah Cassidy said, like, "Oh man, I didn't see this coming. I did not see this coming." To which Nigel McGuinness replied saying, "Oh, I think he's had a little bit too much to drink tonight."
Really, Val?
Yeah, he's being a dick. Nigel McGuinness is a dick.
Sure.
Yeah, no.
Kofi Kingston is from Ghana.
Yeah, he's from Ghana, West Africa. And then we got a brilliant tag spot where FTR tried to do a Power and Glory spot where Dax Harwood hit a vertical suplex onto Malachi Black, and Cash Wheeler from another turnbuckle jumps off and did a splash, but Malachi was still able to kick out after that exchange. It's so freaking crazy. And then both Dax Harwood and Malachi Black brawl over at ringside. Malachi Black is taken out, but then Brody King hits a suicide dive through the ropes, annihilating FTR.
Fuck
it!
I don't want that giant motherfucker charging at me like that.
And then, in the final moments of the match, Brody King grabs one of the members of FTR and lies in a chokehold, knocking him out, passing him out in the middle, and knocking him out in the...
Which one? The one with the gun or the one with the stash?
The one with the stash.
Yeah, say Hardwood for fuck's sake.
Sorry, my memory's a little jarry. But yes, the one with the stash gets choked out in the middle of the ring by Brody King so that the House of Black can pick up the victory and advance to Full Gear. Your winners, the House of Black.
By God.
By God.
These evil men, these strange and dark and evil men, are going to take over, and they're going to challenge in the Full Gear Fatal 4-Way Contenders match.
Yes! Oh, man. It sucks that it came at the expense of FTR, because the FTR is still one hell of an amazing tag team, and I like to see them back in the championship picture, but also, I'm a fan of House of Black, and yeah, there's not much else to say. I'm a fan of House of Black.
What's on the phone?
None of your business. I don't know.
Put the phone away. We're in the middle of a show.
Anyway, so, yeah, that's all I've got for Dynamite.
All right, good. Okay.
Apart from that awful women's match that nobody cared for, not even the women competing, and yeah, I'll get to my final thoughts later. Let's now go over to this week's edition of TNA Impact.
All right. These guys are what? 1 week away from their big pay-per-view event?
2 weeks away. November 29th. Well, yeah, 2 weeks away. 2 weeks.
And that's a TNA, what's it called?
Turning Point. They're right now still in the middle of doing their tapings over in Albany, New York. And the show opens up with Mike Santana going one-on-one against Casey Navarro, representing First Class. You know what? AJ Francis gets a few points from me for backing up Batista on social media and denouncing people who vote for Trump.
Mm-hmm.
So, he gets a few points from me. It's not a lot, but, it's
that being said... He's still a shit-ass heel.
Well, yes, of course. So Mike Santana versus Casey Navarro. Casey Navarro is, of course, a natural high flyer, a great addition to First Class. He was able to keep Mike Santana on his toes with a lot of his high flying moves, and he hits a beautiful drop kick from the top rope, knocking Mike Santana off the rails, and gets a little bit of a brief celebration with AJ Francis before continuing the match. But Mike Santana, that bastard from hailing all the way from New York City, he ain't gonna go down without a fight, son. No, he's not. He hits a comeback and lays the assault onto Casey Navarro, and then Casey Navarro tries to go for a move, but Mike Santana was able to reverse it and knocks out Casey Navarro with a sit-out powerbomb in the middle of the ring to pin and win. Oh. Your winner, Mike Santana. Candy break, but keep talking.
Okay, one thing I want to ask. I see the biker vest that Mike Santana's rocking. He's got a TNA patch. He's got a Puerto Rican flag patch. What's that LES? What's that LCS or whatever that is?
Yo no sé. That's so weird.
Ni yo tampoco. I don't either. That's why I'm asking you.
What, are you part of a gang, Santana? There's something you're not telling us?
What kind of biker club you running at Holmes? I mean, I ain't disrespecting anybody over here, but I want to know, if I'm in anybody's turf or in anybody's territory, I don't want to be, catching strays by accident.
Well, careful, Juan. You don't want to join them because you got to pay dues.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Ghana is not popular in Laughingstock. And Santana was AEW, guys. Yeah, he was. And then he left for greener pastures. With a few, Vicente Guerrero, with a few of their moves, House of Black and FTR paid tribute to other wrestlers of the past. Malachi's double stomp, but off the top rope. Kevin Sullivan's WCW finish in 1995's Taskmaster days.
That's right.
FTR hit Malachi with a spike pile driver off the apron. Shout out to Tully Blanchard. And yes, the Great Power and Glory finish. Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Like Sons of Anarchy. Yeah, I know, I get that. But yeah, like Mayan... FC, Mayan Biker Club or whatever.
I can't make it out. It's so weird.
I'm that's a little weird, but that's just a cosmetic thing. Obviously, Mike Santana, he's got that nice mid-range build for himself where he does have the ability to slam like a heavyweight and fly like a cruiserweight. So he's right in that nice sweet spot. I'm glad that he's getting a chance to actually showcase that. And like you said, props to Casey Navarro for being highlighted over here. Props to AJ Francis for highlighting him. Props to Mike Santana for making a good showing of himself.
It was just a really good opening match.
Good way to start the show. Thank you. More of this, please.
And now let's get to the incredible, exciting match of the night. And this is a 6-man tag team match, playa.
Holla, 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 holla.
That's right. The teams of the Northern Armory, Josh Alexander and his other tag team. I forgot their names, but something Saint or whatever the fuck. Against the teams of Eric Young, Steve Macklin, and Jonathan Gresham.
Why are we pushing Eric Young?
A maniac, a soldier, and an octopus walk into a bar.
I don't have a clever, pithy response to that.
Yeah, I know.
Like, he walks into a bar, and a maniac, a maniac, what else is he?
A soldier.
A soldier and an octopus walk into a bar, and then all of a sudden, Darby Allin jumps off it.
From out of nowhere.
With
a purple sting mask.
Dear God.
Oh, my God.
Sorry,
all right.
I had to bring that
No, it's okay.
It was a silly visual there. Thank you.
Yeah, no.
Okay, please, by all means.
All right. So Steve Macklin is the first person in. One of the rando dudes from the Northern Armory. That's not Josh Alexander. Is also in the ring. And Steve Macklin makes quick work of these Canadian chumps, making it very clear that he is pissed off to hell, and he's after Josh Alexander. Everybody wants Josh Alexander. The guy's an asshole.
Well, if he's throwing strays left, right, and center, if he's over here picking fights with people all the fucking time, then why the hell wouldn't everyone want to beat the shit out of him? It's like everybody picking on what's his nuts. Not Steve Macklin. Who fucking got himself involved? Frankie Kazarian.
Yep.
Yeah, like Frankie Kazarian sticking his nose where it didn't belong, and getting his ass whipped.
Oh, don't worry. We're gonna get to him in just a moment. But no, Jonathan Gresham also got a piece of Canadian meat against these dudes, and Josh Alexander's really doing a good job in keeping himself from getting tagged in, allowing his other cronies to be Canadian cannon fodder for the good guys team.
Yeah, they're geese to his deer.
Exactly. Until finally Josh Alexander is tagged in, and so is Eric Young, and these two guys just have at it. Two veterans of TNA from different eras of TNA wrestling squaring off against each other, except now the dynamics have changed. Eric Young on the good guy side, and Josh Alexander on the heel side. How amazing is that?
God damn it. That is insane.
Yes, it is.
How dare you?
Yes, it is, and
keep going.
And it was a great tag action. Eric Young and Jonathan Gresham were, of course, sidelined by the other Northern Armory tag team, leaving Josh Alexander and Steve Macklin alone in the ring. And unfortunately, despite Macklin's efforts, Josh Alexander hit Steve Macklin with a C4 spike to pin and win. Your winners, the Northern Armory.
No! How dare they?
Oh, Canada
can go and suck these nuts. Hey up, GD Rick. Welcome to Wrestle Rewind. Last break. Glad to see you guys are still on.
Apologies to anyone in our audience who are from Canada.
Yes, you have our sympathies. That's why we're apologizing.
Ah!
I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, no.
You know what?
Crazy TNA stepping up while AEW is stepping down. Yeah, I know, right? What the fuck?
So yeah, you know what? This makes up because there was a six-man tag match that happened 2 weeks ago involving Josh Alexander and two other randos because the Northern Armory weren't able to get to travel because of their work visas. So this makes up for them missing Impact 2 weeks ago, I guess.
Sheesh.
Yeah. So it was going to happen. Ha, Canucks, thank you. Man, I haven't heard that word in a long time.
I have.
All right. Now let's get over to the exciting segment of the night. And I did say we were going to talk about Frankie Kazarian because this exciting segment actually involves the aforementioned Frankie Kazarian. Yep, the man is still living large and in charge, and he's the winner of the Call Your Shot Gauntlet. Look at that nice, beautiful trophy that's right next to him. How awesome is that?
Hold on a minute. Why the fuck does he look like Johnny Depp's character from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas minus the hat? Seriously, take the fucking poster of Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas
and put it side by side.
Poster and put it side by side with Frankie Kazarian.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's pretty weird, man.
Yeah. That's pretty fucking weird.
I don't know how to answer that, but Frankie Kazarian, oh my god, Frankie Kazarian directed his attention towards the ECW hardcore legend Rhino. That's right, Rhino has been getting involved into Frankie Kazarian's business. It looks like he's got a little bit of an axe to grind with Frankie Kazarian. Frankie Kazarian, of course, bragged and boasted about how he not only beat Rhino, but he beat 20 other wrestlers to win the Call Your Shot Gauntlet, and that Rhino should be giving him the respect that he deserves, but that Frankie Kazarian is going to beat the respect out of the War Beast.
Seriously? Come on, man. What the fuck?
Hey, don't feel bad, Frankie Kazarian. If it makes you feel any better, Rhino also speared Robert Stone on NXT.
Yeah, listen, buddy. Kazarian, my man. Cut your losses here, man. You're trying to pick a fight with Rhino. You've been on the ass end of every joke this whole time. The only thing that could possibly save your reputation at this point would be if you cash in your Call Your Shot on Nick Nemeth sometime soon when he's at his lowest, and you beat the shit out of him and snag the TNA World Title out from under his nose. That would be the big dick move that you could pull. And in the meantime, you're trying to have Rhino, the human bulldozer of doom, the extreme war beast of ECW. You're trying to pick a fight with him. It's like you want to be myrtleized by the worst people ever.
Exactly.
Why would you want that?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck how old Rhino is. He will still gore your ass, and he will break you in half.
Gore! Gore!
You see what I mean?
You see what I mean? That's a fucking Pavlovian response with me now.
Yeah, I know. He's the reason. Rhino is the reason why SmackDown had the Fisttron in 2001.
Oh, yeah! It took me a minute to fucking remember. Yeah, it was Rhino's fault that the old SmackDown Oval stage was, destroyed. Okay. That's a deep cut. Where's my social security check? I feel old. Fuck you. But that was okay.
Why, thank you. But this was also pretty good. Pretty good, solid backstage segment. Straightforward, to the point. Love Frankie Kazarian's cocky demeanor. More of that, please.
Uh-huh.
Right. And now let's get to the... it's not a bad match. It was a pretty short match. And honestly, it was just done to build up momentum for one of my favorite knockouts in total nonstop action wrestling.
That's talking, of course, about the Demon Assassin.
Rosemary. Yep. She went on and destroyed the cannon fodder number 5,786, a.k.a... Thank you, a.k.a. Jada Stone, and she made quick work of that bitch. She destroyed her in the ring. It was not. There was no challenge to be had.
Jose and I were making a joke on this of what do you call it? Jada Stone is her name? Jada Stone.
Jada Stone.
Jada Stone. I was like, okay, thank you for coming out, Jada Stone. Be sure to see Scott D'Amore on your way out to get your parking ticket validated.
No, bro, Scott D'Amore was fired a while ago.
Oh shit. Jada Stone, get to your car! It's getting towed! Quick! That was pretty much exactly what we fucking did.
At this point, Rosemary felt betrayed. She felt betrayed from her BFF Wendy Chu, who she defeated last week on Impact, and she feels like she doesn't need anybody by her side. And so Rosemary is on the warpath, and Jada Stone was just a casualty.
Ow! This is what happens when you deal with freaky women. You got your wish. You got your dream matches with all the spooky, sexy women. You got it. And this was the cost. Jada Stone's battered and bruised body is on your head, Jose. This is your doing. You wanted this. And now this is what you got. How dare you! How dare you! You horrible, horrible, evil, no good man! How dare you!
Also, shout out to Rosemary's hairdo. It looks freaking sick!
Right.
That being said, Wendy Chu, needless to say, she discovered the consequences to her actions for betraying her friends. She got buried in a coffin by Tatum Paxley, and she got her ass handed to her by Rosemary last week.
Good God, this is terrible over here. I feel so.
Maybe Wendy Chu shouldn't be. Maybe Wendy Chu needs a nap. Maybe she shouldn't be trusted. I'm just saying,
No, Wendy Chu needs a nap. That's why she's in the coffin now.
I know that's true.
In the chat, let me see here. Joe Hendry will be champion. X Division and knockouts carry TNA. Yes, definitely. Definitely, yep. Wow, scary face. Yeah, I know, Jeannie Rick. Rosemary, she's badass.
Yes!
For Ricky Kazarian's sake, I hope he has a tranquilizer dart hidden in his boot versus Rhino. Even at maybe 45 years old, Rhino will always be Rhino the big fucking deal. Yeah, no kidding, Vicente. Holy fucking holy.
And now let's get to the, this is a weird segment for me to watch. At the risk of repeating a dead horse that is Alicia Edwards and her obnoxious promo segments, because that's a whole new level of bad. But I do want to address this. This is a video package of Spitfire. Jody Thread and Danny Luna are cutting a promo onto Ash by Elegance and her newest protege, Heather by Elegance. Or Pretty Reckless, or whatever you want to call Heather. Heather. There, let's just call her Heather. Yeah. These two are trash talking the elegant tag team, I guess we're calling them to save names. And Jody Thread, I don't know, I guess they're trying to express more of their personalities, and it just kind of didn't land on me because it kind of came off way too silly on Jody Thread. You heard some of it, right? I
only heard some of it.
Yeah, where she was making fun of Ash by Elegance, and then she did some sort of goofy noise or whatever, or I can't make out what she was trying. I forgot what she was saying, but
okay, so she was trying a little too hard to josh on Ash by Elegance.
She was.
Yeah. And what about Danny Luna here?
She didn't really speak much. A lot of the talking was done by Jody Threat.
Really?
Yeah.
Girl, don't be camera shy just because you got a cougar tag team older sister as your tag partner over here. There's nothing to be shy over. For fuck's sake, man. Relax.
And
you can talk. You're okay.
And like I said, this was something I wanted to pick up because I have already talked to death about Alicia Edwards and how fucking obnoxious she is. But I wanted to talk about this because, okay, on the one hand, kudos to TNA. They're trying to give them more promo time to build character, to build personalities for us to care about. But obviously, they still have a long ways to go.
Yeah, no kidding. It's got to be a dialogue over here. Danny Luna, you can't...
she spoke. She didn't talk a lot.
But she was freaking, just this freaking screenshot says it all. She was, shrinking away while letting Jody Thread carry the bulk of the promo.
Yeah, pretty much. All right. But now, before we get to the main event, I believe we do have another honorable mention.
Hang on a minute. Let me get everything pulled up. I don't want us to jump the gun or anything nuts like that. See what I mean? If I just pulled it up while you were asking, that would have been a gigantic thing. It would have been silly, and it would have looked very, very strange. I don't think you want that, Jose.
No, you're fine. That being said, we do have an honorable mention before we get to the main event for TNA Wrestling, and it is a one-on-one encounter with the Hollywood Hunk, Ryan Nemeth, versus Say His Name and He Appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. Hey, that's right. Joe Hendry. He's on a warpath. He's on a warpath against the Nemeths. He's on a warpath against John Bradshaw Layfield. He believes that there is a conspiracy against him, that something is trying to keep him from winning the TNA World title. So Joe Hendry squares off against Ryan Nemeth, but not before taking a few shots at Ryan Nemeth, making fun of the fact that Ryan Nemeth is Nick's brother.
Did he write a song of him?
I
wrote a song or came up with a nickname. Come on.
I forgot. I didn't see that promo part because we were eating dinner at the time. Yeah, but I did catch a little bit of the match, and unfortunately for Ryan Nemeth, he got a lot of punishment. Joe Hendry made quick work of Ryan Nemeth and put him through a table with the standing ovation. And Ryan Nemeth, not only did he lose, but he was also carted out of there by referees and officials.
So, your winner over here,
Joe Hendry. Yeah, that's a very heelish thing you just did there, Joe.
That is pretty heelish. What is that about?
It looks like Joe Hendry is leaning more towards the heel spectrum right now against Nick Nemeth, which is so odd because I thought it would be the other way around.
Also, there's some weirdness there. He's taking out all his frustration around Nick Nemeth on Ryan Nemeth. Ryan's got nothing to do with this shit.
Oh man,
Like, what did he do to you?
he was just a lamb to the slaughter.
God damn.
I know.
I don't know if it's all right for me to keep believing in Joe Hendry if this is what Joe Hendry's doing, man.
I know, right? Ugh. And now let's get over to the main event. And this was a shock to me too. I did not know that the TNA World Title was going to be defended tonight, but lo and behold, here it is, as Nick Nemeth defends the title against Brian Myers.
The most professional wrestler and member of the system.
And man, oh man, like I said, this was, I was not expecting this to happen. This was a rematch from about last week where Brian Myers lost to Nick Nemeth in 7 seconds.
Ha! 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 Oh my god. It's a shame that we didn't cover that last night because we had the Wednesday Night War, but goddamn, no. That's hysterical. Real quick, Vicente Guerrero was saying Rosemary and Abaddon should make a movie together, if you get what I mean. Giggity.
Oh,
80
God.
million guys would watch it in 1 week. Giggity.
Oh, God.
Gigi Tatum will be tag team. Gigi Dolan and Tatum Paxley? I don't know.
Maybe.
Glacier versus Kapaka, Joe Hendry, it shouldn't be me. Let's see. I want JBL and Michael Cole reunited. I don't think that's happening.
No.
Since you missed it, Juan Jose, all the parody song was saying Ryan Nemeth is his Nick's brother. The end.
Oh.
Okay, I get it.
Okay, we'll have to watch it later. But yeah, like I said, we were eating dinner at the time. So Nick Nemeth and Brian Myers, they square off in this main event. Joe Hendry joins the commentary team during this match. And the system, and Eddie Edwards and Alicia Edwards, because of course they are, they're at ringside supporting Brian Myers. Emphasis on the word support.
In other words, it was basically fucking the system being idiots in the outside. Fuck them.
Pretty much. Brian Myers started off, and he avoided the super kick that cost him his 7 seconds of fame. And he was sprinting around the ring before getting back in there, and he lays into punishment onto Nick Nemeth. And there were moments when the referee's back's turned where Eddie Edwards gave a little bit of leverage to Brian Myers and attacked Nick Nemeth while the referee was distracted. And Brian Myers used that to his advantage to continue the assault. And, of course, Eddie Edwards was ejected from ringside for his efforts, but that didn't stop the system for long because Alicia Edwards was also lending her helping hand, or rather, a helping kendo stick.
She was going to be. And, Jose, did you mention who else was at ringside?
I said Joe Hendry.
Yeah, you did mention Joe Hendry.
Yeah, Joe Hendry was at ringside, but he was just sticking to commentary rather than helping, beat up Eddie Edwards. Like, he didn't do anything until the point where Alicia Edwards got caught red-handed, and Joe Hendry, having enough of this crap, he grabs Alicia Edwards and hoists her over his shoulders and escorted her out.
Escorts her out of the arena and back into backstage. So go fucking figure. Like that helps even the odds a little bit. I'm guessing he's figured like, okay, he can handle Eddie Edwards. Like Nick Nemeth, he's the TNA World Champion. He can handle Eddie Edwards. But Alicia Edwards is over here fighting dirty. She's breaking out a kendo stick. That's bullshit. I'm gonna put that shit to a stop right then and there.
Exactly.
Okay, like there's a logic to it, but like you said, he's starting to seem a little heelish. What is all that about?
I have no idea what that's all about. Brian Myers continues the assault on Nick Nemeth, but then finally Nick Nemeth, at the last ounce of his strength, he was able to hit the super kick onto Brian Myers, and then finally putting him down with the Danger Zone to pin and win and retain. Your winner, and still the TNA World Champion, Nick Nemeth. And then after the match, Eddie Edwards came down to the ring, and there's a fucking beatdown segment where Brian Myers and Eddie Edwards beat down on Nick Nemeth. And then out comes Joe Hendry with the same kendo stick, and he's wailing on Eddie Edwards.
Like,
and
he's wailing, like, exactly, yeah, wailing on Eddie Edwards. Bam!
Wailing on Brian Myers.
Pow!
Oh, and he was about to hit Nick Nemeth.
Ah!
Oh, he froze right there 1 second. And then he had a weird stare down with Nick Nemeth to close off the show.
That is very weird because that's like, whoa. Was he just in flow and he almost struck Nick Nemeth by accident because he was on a tirade with a kendo stick? I mean, I've used...
Hey, listen, man, I got a little trigger happy. That's usually what happens when I get into ECW mode, you know?
Yeah, I think I know what you mean here. It's very nebulous of them.
Very nebulous, and I'm still weirded out by this heel turn of Joe Hendry. All right.
It's not really a heel turn yet, though.
Juan, ring the bell.
Don't mind if I do.
All right, so final thoughts on TNA Impact. Great opening bout with Santana versus Casey Navarro. Great 6-person tag match tonight with the Northern Armory getting the win over the TNA Good Guys, and we got some also great we got some great video segments. Spitfire, of course, there is room for improvement, so I'm not knocking on them. And I'm so glad I didn't talk about Alicia Edwards because that is too much rage for me to talk about. Fuck that bitch. I want her off my screen. She is not Vicky Guerrero, so don't stop trying to make it happen.
How dare you stand where she stood?
I know, right? But the main event match was pretty solid. It's gonna take it's gonna take me a while to get used to what they're doing with Joe Hendry right now. I honestly thought that Nick Nemeth was gonna lean heel,
right?
But we'll see where it goes. Now,
very interesting, intriguing even.
Now, as for AEW Dynamite, we're in a weird period right now with where the storylines are going with AEW Dynamite.
Yeah, it's called down the toilet.
Well, no, the Hurt Business are doing pretty good with their feud against Swerve Strickland.
Yeah, that's called a floater.
Oh.
I gotta keep the toilet metaphor somehow.
We got some great. We opened up with a good tag team match. We ended with a great tag team match, so they're doing good on that department. Though everything going on with Will Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher is fucking awesome. It's personal. There's meat to that bone still, and I like it. Sometimes it doesn't need a title to be a strong rivalry.
But the trick of it is also the delivery, Jose. You can have a strong storyline idea, but the guys that you want to involve in it have to be able to deliver. Unlike fucking Orange Cassidy being the hero of the promotion.
Yeah, I feel like, AEW completely missed a mark on that. Darby Allin should have been... Tony missed a mark on that. Darby Allin is clearly the...
Orange Cassidy off.
Yeah, Darby Allin is clearly the candidate to be in the main event spot and challenge for the world title, but I think they're saving him for a later pay-per-view.
Why? I would, as crazy as Darby Allin's shenanigans can get for me sometimes, where you can go just a little overboard on there, it makes a little more sense for it to be Darby rather than Cassidy. Darby's younger. Darby is more spry, despite the fact that he's got a busted foot. Darby is more popular. Darby has the rub of Sting behind him, for God's sake.
I think they're going to save him for later for their next pay-per-view, AEW Revolution, next year.
To do what? Exactly.
To dethrone Moxley.
So you think that Cassidy's going to lose?
I think that Cassidy's going to lose.
You really do?
Yes.
I think so?
I think he's going to get his ass beaten a lot more brutally than he did at All Out last year.
Good grief.
Because you remember, Moxley was playing with his food. Literally.
Let me take a look over here. Clever Joe Hendry, yes, I love crazy entertaining, as well as JCW Lunacy. Tanner B as Captain America. AEW dropped the ball. Yeah, no kidding. Vicente Guerrero, fuck that bitch while talking Alicia Edwards. Jose reading every boy's mind. Ha. NXT Full Gear. Ha.
Michelle Passwork.
Hey, up there, Michelle Pacework. Welcome to Wrestle Rewind. Glad to see you as we're closing off. AEW can't even find the damn board, let alone the spot.
Yes. And of course, God, the women's division. Need I say more? Britt Baker's lines in front of the camera, her shoot lines, says everything.
Like saying, nobody cares.
No, she just says it so passively, like, nobody cares.
Oh, not even emphasizing? She's literally just saying, nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Oh my fucking Lord, that's disgusting, man.
That is very bad.
No.
You might want to do something about that, TK.
No. Please, guys. What the fuck?
Now, this week's edition of WWE NXT was absolutely amazing. And the real anchor that kept it afloat was
the mystery of Lexis King's stolen donuts.
I was going to say the women's division, you ass. The women's division was truly shined a Tuesday night. A great match between Sol Ruka and Cora Jade. Great opening women's tag match with Julia and Vaquer getting the win. A great women's main event match where Fallon Henley retained the NXT Women's North American title. And of course, the other matches were pretty solid in the card as well. It sucks that Nikita Lyons and Adriana Rizzo were limited due to their abilities in the ring, but they could only do so much with what they were given. So I think this is WWE trying to protect, like I said, this is WWE trying to protect both women, which sucks because, you know, it comes with
if you end up exerting effort to protect both women, then you end up with neither of them looking strong in any measurable way.
Exactly.
God, like it's like like multiplying two negatives, you get a positive. What the fuck?
Also, man, I'm not ready for Chase University to break up. I don't know.
Neither am I.
Oh man, it's gonna be gut wrenching for all the wrestling fans. All right. So that's going to close things off. I don't have any announcements as far as what's happening in November.
Real quick, Michelle Pacework was saying a better title shot would be Shad Khan versus Tony Khan for all the money Tony wasted lol thus far.
Oh, God.
God damn it, you're right.
All right. With that being said, Juan, plug us away.
Don't mind if I do. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everybody in between, thank you very much for watching this week's live stream edition of Wrestle Rewind, hosted by Jose Casabona, as he reviews for you the best of the worst of three of the most exciting professional wrestling programs in North America today: WWE's NXT, AEW Dynamite, and TNA Impact. Step into the ring every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. Hit the subscribe and the follow button, ring the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our content, become an interflocker by hitting the join button, and until next time, continue to follow us on Facebook.com/TheRavensFlock, Twitter.com/RavensFlock13, Instagram.com/TheRavensFlockOnline, Kick.com/TheRavensFlock, and of course, remember to hit the subscribe button and ring that tiny little notification bell right here on our flagship platform, youtube.com/TheRavensFlock, humble home of the Black Files, Los Amigos Play, Wrestle Rewind, and the Ravens Flock.
All right, folks, thank you very much for tuning in to another exciting live edition of our flagship show. Nerds watching all over the internet. Sorry, for Mr. Juan Arouse, I'm Jose Casabona, and let's go take over the Superstation.